If CapCut video editing feels confusing right now, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to edit on CapCut from start to finish, even if this is your very first time. We'll move step by step. You'll learn how to import your clips, cut and trim, add transitions, filters, music, captions, text, and finally export your video. This is a CapCut video editing tutorial made for real beginners. If this is your first time opening CapCut, you're in the perfect place. First, let's create a new project. Click Create Project. You'll see the main editing layout. Let's slow down for a moment and understand what you're looking at. On the left, you have your media panel. This is where your video clips, photos, and audio files will appear. In the middle, you have the preview window. Whatever you edit will show up here. Think of it as your final video preview. At the bottom, this long strip is your timeline. This is where most of your CapCut editing tutorial work happens. Cutting, trimming, arranging clips, adding music, transitions, captions, and more. At the top, you'll see your main tools menu. Above your timeline, you'll see buttons for editing controls. On the right, you have your settings panel. You can modify your project name, aspect ratio, resolution, frame rate, and more. For now, set your project to aspect ratio 16:9, 30 or 60 frames per second depending on your footage. If this feels like a lot, don't stress. You'll get comfortable with it as we go. Quick note, if this is helping, a like really supports the channel and you can subscribe for more videos like this. Alright, let's bring your footage into CapCut. In the media panel, click Import. Find your video files, select them and click Open. Your clips will now appear in the media panel. By the way, I got this footage from pexels.com. To start editing, move the clips into your timeline. Two ways to do this. Click the plus icon on a clip, or simply drag and drop it into the timeline. This builds the foundation of your CapCut tutorial project. You can also use videos from CapCut's built-in media library, trending clips, green screens, backgrounds, scenery, and more. Click to preview them and use the plus icon to place them in the timeline. When you first look at the timeline, your clips may appear small. Let's zoom in so editing feels smoother. Hold Ctrl and scroll your mouse wheel up to zoom in, scroll down to zoom out, or you can use the zoom buttons above the timeline. The thin vertical white line is your playhead. Wherever the playhead sits, that's the frame you'll see in the preview. Drag it left and right to scrub through your footage. Watch how your video updates in the preview. This is how you navigate your timeline. Your main track holds your primary footage. If you want to stack clips for overlays or picture-in-picture, drag a new clip above the primary track. The top track always takes priority. Now let's clean up your footage. This is where CapCut video editing starts to feel satisfying. Play your first clip. Find the moment where the video truly begins. Place your playhead right before that point. You have several trimming options. 1. Split tool. Click the clip. Click split or press B, delete the unwanted part. 2. Trim by dragging. Hover over the start or end of the clip until you see the trim icon. Click and drag inward. 3. Quick ripple trims. Place your playhead where you want to cut. Press Q to remove everything on the left. Press W to remove everything on the right. Most beginners skip this step and end up with slow, boring videos. Take a minute to tighten your clips. Your viewers will feel the difference immediately. You already know about undo and redo. We've used split button. Here are a few more powerful tools. Marker tool flags important moments for text, effects, or music hits. Freeze frame creates a still image for pauses or callouts. Reverse, mirror, rotate, crop. Great for reframing or creative effects. You don't need to use all these today, just know they're available when your edits get more advanced. Right now your clips probably cut from one to the next. That's totally fine. But if you want something smoother or more stylish, click transitions at the top. Hover over each transition to preview it. Find one that matches your style. drag it between two clips in your timeline, then adjust its duration in the top right. Short transitions feel fast and snappy, longer ones feel more cinematic. Use transitions thoughtfully. Too many can make your video look messy. Let's talk about composition, how your video looks in the frame. Click a clip in your timeline and on the right, you'll see scale, position, and rotation controls. Drag scale to zoom in or out. Adjust position to shift the video. Or drag the video directly in the preview. Use the blue guides for perfect centering. Now let's add a simple cinematic zoom animation. Place your playhead at the start of the clip. Click the diamond icon next to transform to add a keyframe. Move the playhead forward. Increase the scale slightly. CapCut adds a second keyframe. Replay the clip. Now you have a smooth zoom movement. This tiny effect instantly makes your video feel more alive. Sometimes your footage feels slow. Sometimes it's too fast. Click your clip, then click speed. Use the slider to speed up or slow down the clip, or set a specific duration. Speed changes can dramatically improve pacing. Start simple. You can explore more advanced speed ramps later. You can also add clip animations. These are like micro transitions inside a single clip. Try a simple in or out animation. Keep it subtle. The goal is smoothness, not distraction. Let's make your video look better with basic color adjustments. Click a clip, go to adjust. You can warm up the image with temperature, increase or decrease saturation, brighten or darken with exposure. Small tweaks go a long way. You don't need to be a color expert to make your footage look clean. You can also add a filter from the Filters tab. Drag it onto your clip or onto its own track. As always, keep it light. The goal is a consistent, pleasant look. A video without sound design often feels empty. Let's add some music. Click audio at the top. Browse CapCut's music library. Click a track to preview it. Drag it into your timeline under your video. Click the audio track. Look at the waveform. If you see red or orange peaks, it's too loud. Lower the volume until it looks balanced. Add a fade in at the start, add a fade out at the end. Clear audio is one of the most important parts of CapCut video editing and any edit in general. Captions boost retention, especially on mobile. Let's add them. Make sure your voiceover or dialogue clip is in the timeline. Place your playhead where captions should begin. Click Captions. Choose your spoken language. Turn on keyword highlights, AI emojis, or filler word detection if you want. Click Generate. CapCut creates captions automatically. On the right, you can fix any incorrect words and customize your caption style, font, size, color, presets, and more. Try something readable and clean. Yellow or outline text works well. This saves a ton of time, especially for CapCut edit tutorial style videos. If you just want a title or simple text, click Text, drag default text into your timeline. Double-click and type your text. For example, CapCut video editing. Style it on the right. Choose a font, color, or preset style. To animate your text, click Animation. Choose an in, out, or loop effect. A typewriter or soft fade-in looks clean and modern. You're almost done. Before exporting, watch your video from the start. Ask yourself, does the pacing feel smooth? Any awkward pauses? Is the music too loud? Are captions readable? Small adjustments make a big difference. When you're ready, click Export. Choose your file name, save location, resolution, frame rate, match your project settings. Click Export to render your video. And just like that, you've completed your first full project in CapCut. You just edited your first video in CapCut from start to finish. That's a big step. Most people open a video editor once, get overwhelmed, and quit. You didn't. Now you know the basics of CapCut video editing, importing clips, trimming, transitions, filters, audio, captions, text, exporting, and more. I hope you learned something today. Give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos. You're closer than you think to creating videos you're proud of. I'll see you in the next one.